Alright, hi there, David. Looking at the site here, Lisa's. I'm going to take you to the homepage really quick. Running into more issues, but we do have these links active and working. But with that said, I'm running into more issues. Anywho, there we are. Facebook, Lisa's page loads in a new window. Twitter as well. YouTube. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. And okay, this is we might want to think about changing this link because she has nothing. This is an empty XML stream. So what is it? Feed, and it there's nothing in it. So if she wants to start syndicating RSS or creating syndicated RSS content, we've got to assign it. We've got to point it. So where do we point it? Let me know on that one. That's one of the issues. Let's see. That's the with that, but I'll just show you what it is. This isn't CSS. This isn't code. This isn't anything that you and I are responsible for. It's the module that's giving us trouble. So I do this in Chrome. The reason why I'm doing that is because Chrome loads pages a lot faster than Internet Explorer, Safari, Firefox, Opera, you name it. The Google browser. They're pretty on top of it. I would check them out if you're not already using them. Okay, I'm going back into Safari. I did find something cool in Safari. I'm able to, with my developer tools, I'm able to look at the different browsers and things. Although this is kind of janky because I found this but was looking at it and it was looking fine, but I was receiving, I received a message from you saying that it wasn't. So I don't necessarily trust that console 100%. That's just I don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to show you the to be able to load into the top. Now, the first thing that I had to do was define a vocabulary for the ads. Vocabulary would determine. It allows us to classify, the square banners on the left sidebar or the right sidebar, or the long banners for the header, or the tower banners for the left or the sidebar, or even, the horizontal banner for, say, a footer. Not like anyone would put a banner in the footer, but you get the idea. Once I'm able to establish a category, the terms are what separates the different sizes or shapes and placeholders. So that's the header banner, the sidebar, and then the sidebar tower. So I set it up with 3 different terms, so we're able to use 3 different banner parameters to be able to load into this guy. The original developer did not set up any categories. You can tell that the original designer of this site was in a hurry. He did, or she did not, or whoever they were, did not due diligence. You found a bunch of unclosed tags. I'm finding a bunch of just, I'm doing this really quick and I'm not really, not doing a good job, So either way, this is the issue that I initially ran into. The first one is that because he or she or whoever the developer was did not set this up the way this needs to be, at least with just a subcategory, one term that would just allow him to associate the different banners with the categories. So I had to go in there and manually do that. I was not expecting to do that. It's kind of protocol that you do due diligence with Drupal. That way the taxonomy structures, everything fits together nicely when you take your time and you do it right. This was not done right, as you know, as you've seen with all the jarbled code, as I'm finding out, as I'm going through this and following up behind whoever administrated this thing and put this thing together to begin with. So that's one of the first issues that I ran into when I'm setting up this system. What I have to do then is go into, once I get all the categories and everything set up, I then have to come on, where are we here? Looking for taxonomy, come on, where are you? There we are. Taxonomy structure. And okay, this is the original ad group that he set up or she set up or whatever. Notice, oh, come back. There's not even a type here. Okay, but see, whoever was the originator, image, page, story, web form, newsletter, issue, that type of thing, that's diligent work. The rotor category that I created, that's the one that I just explained to you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the actual terms that associate with this. Now when I create an actual banner, I'll show you how these things show up. Once I've administrated them here, they then show up in a drop-down menu when I'm actually adding and developing the content. It allows me to associate. Let's say I have a press release that's in Chinese and a press release that's in Spanish. I can set up a taxonomy structure that allows me to classify the different languages. Therefore, if I have a site that deploys in 25 different languages, I can then use these terms under the categories to associate the appropriate content in order for the viewer or the user end. That's the idea. Going into the deeper level of the categories. No post. Okay, well, yeah, of course, because I haven't created any, and that's what I'm getting into right now. Let me go into content management. So just so you understand, it's very, very important that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed, or else the whole system will fart at you, literally. And okay, so anyways, with that said, going into content, going to go and sent me. I went ahead and created these rotor items just to get that off of my plate. Well, I've had to go in and I'm dealing with a lot of issues having to do with that. First of all, I didn't look at this until just now. The header banner, the placeholder for the top area. All the banners or the banner that you put in there, you cropped it, and that might create kind of a problem in the future when we're trying to load a bunch of different banners into this. And as Lisa moves forward, gaining acceptance or agreements with affiliates and things like that, they all have banner ads. It's impossible for a developer or a website to have to accommodate different dimensions for each one of those banners. Therefore, WC3 Consortium says you develop it 175 by 175, 600 by X, Y, and Z. Those are the parameters, so that if I'm receiving 250 banners or 250 million banners, depending, they all fit the same placeholder, and I don't have to go into Photoshop and edit and change and do all this kind of stuff. So what I've gone in and done here is, this is the banner that I initially created. Well, you can't see it, and that's where I'm running into a major problem with the module. I thought maybe, is it a size thing? No, it is not. Is it a format thing? No, it is not. Is it a bit thing, a color preference? No. GIF uses index, JPEG, PNG uses RGB. It should be straight across the board. Now you go in here, you choose your file. I went ahead and I had to create a separate banner that fit the proper dimensions. This is a PNG. I'm going to try to upload it. If this takes, I'm going to be amazed. Oh, beautiful! It did. Okay, so there's like absolutely no point for me to even be saying this. Okay, well, we're in better shape than I thought we were. Anyways, okay, I'm going to stop recording.